A reading from the book of the prophet Amos, chapter 9, fifth vision, the fall of the sanctuary. I saw the Lord standing by the altar, and he said, "Strike the top of the pillar so that the thresholds shake. Smash the heads in, one and all, and I shall put any survivors to the sword. Whoever runs away will not run far. Whoever escapes will not make good their escape. Should they burrow into Sheol, my hand will haul them out. Should they climb to heaven, I shall bring them down. Should they hide on the top of Carmel, I shall track them down and catch them. Should they hide from me on the seabed, I shall order the serpent there to bite them. If their enemies herd them into captivity, I shall order the sword to kill them there, and I shall fix my eyes on them for evil and not for good." Doxology. Lord God Sabaoth, he touches the earth, and it melts, and all living things on it lament, as all rises together like the Nile, and then subsides like the Nile of Egypt. He who builds high mansions in the heavens, supporting his dome on the earth, who summons the waters of the sea and pours them over the surface of the land, the Lord is his name. No special privileges for Israel. Are not you and the Ethiopians all the same to me, people of Israel? Declares the Lord. Did I not bring Israel up from the land of Egypt, and the Philistines from Caphtor, and the Arameans from Kir? Look, the Lord God's eyes are on the sinful kingdom. I shall wipe it off the face of the earth, though I shall not destroy the house of Jacob completely, declares the Lord. For look, I shall give the command, and among all the nations I shall shake out the house of Israel, as a sieve is shaken out, without one grain falling on the ground. By the sword will perish all the sinners of my people, who say, "Disaster will never approach or overtake us." Promise of restoration and prosperity. On that day, I shall rebuild the tottering hut of David, make good the gaps in it, restore its ruins, and rebuild it as it was in the days of old, for them to inherit what is left of Edom and of all the nations over whom my name was once called. The Lord declares, and he will perform it. The days are coming, declares the Lord, when the plowman shall tread on the heels of the reaper, and the treader of grapes on the heels of the sower of seed. And the mountains shall run with new wine, and the hills all flow with it. I shall restore the fortunes of my people Israel. They shall rebuild the ruined cities and live in them. They shall plant vineyards and drink their wine. They shall lay out gardens and eat their produce. And I shall plant them in their own soil, and they shall never again be uprooted from the land I have given them, declares the Lord your God. The word of the Lord.